Welcome, welcome, all my children. Oh, nope, that is that's a creepy intro. Cut. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Today, we are going to be playing some Black Ops 2, but we will be talking about the Game of Thrones. Spoilers! No, I'm just kidding. We're not. I actually don't watch it, so we're not going to be talking about it because I have no idea what's going on. I know there's dragons. Did I spoil something? Anywho, today we're going to be talking about Wreck-It Ralph 2. You remember that awesome movie? I loved it. I know it was pretty kiddish, but, you know, John C. Reilly's in it. You know, he's an adult. But it was good. It was a good game. It was a good movie about games. And that's kind of something I'd always been looking forward to. So it's cool that they're bringing back this one. This one's called Wreck-It Ralph 2. Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet or something variation of that. I'll have the movie title up there. But there are some things that I'd love if they included. And first of all, it's going to be Reddit of some sorts. It doesn't have to be called Reddit, but some Reddit-type platform would be awesome, you know, where he's just cruising through all these different subreddits and stuff like that, because Reddit pretty much breaks the internet. So it's kind of the epicenter for what I imagine the entire movie would be based off of. But that would be awesome. Next up, you know, social media is going to be a huge must, I guess, for this movie. Because the first one came out, sure, and social media was prevalent, but it's even more so now. So it looks like they're actually adding a character named Yes, that's internet savvy. How about no? Right, guys? Bad joke. Bad joke. Easy joke. But yeah, they're going to add this internet savvy lady named Yes, which is going to be very interesting because I'd love to see what their depiction of what they think an internet savvy person is, because all you guys are internet savvy, you clicked on this video. But some games that I'd like to see in this are Minecraft of some sort. You know, I played a little bit, so it'd be cool to get to see them like jump into, you know, a block-ridden territory and have to mine their way out. Would be pretty interesting. But also Dark Souls of some sort. It'd be interesting because it's so like brutal that it'd kind of be a funny twist on the movie itself. If they're just maybe in it for a little bit, would be, I think, pretty funny. But I'd also like to see some maybe Assassin's Creed adaptions into it. And then just the online lobbies and chat functions, because those are always so interesting. So it'd be interesting for him to be like in the middle of somebody talking back and forth or talking crap back and forth would be, I think, pretty funny. But again, that could just be my stupid sense of humor. I'm sure they're going to have some sort of video platform called like MeTube or UsTube or something like that. So they don't actually use YouTube, but it's going to be some variation of that, I'm sure. They always seem to do that. But I guess another thing that I am interested to see is how Snapchat is going to jump on board with this one. You know, they've been kind of in the stinker, kind of complacent with their stocks and stuff like that. I don't think they've been making a lot of money, so I'm sure they're gonna do some sort of Snapchat filter that's gonna play in with the movie. It'd be cool if they implemented it not during the movie, but like before the movie or something like that, where you could put Wreck-It Ralph or some character up on the seat or something like that, because I feel like that's what they're going for, are these sponsored filters, because that's how they get money, because otherwise it's not a huge money-making business. So guys, that is it for Wreck-It Ralph 2. Comment below. I'm excited to see what you guys think about this. I personally am going to see it opening day, probably. I don't do that very often for movies, but I think I'm going to do it for this one. I'm going to have probably some people come with me, just so I don't feel like that person that's at a semi-kids movie. It wasn't really kids. I feel like it is just because it's animated, but animated doesn't necessarily mean it's a children's movie. I mean, look at Family Guy. Family Guy is certainly not. Rick and Morty, certainly not. But, guys, I guess another little added feature was that apparently every Disney princess is going to be in this movie. So that's for all the princess lovers out there. All the princesses are going to be in this. So that's going to appeal to that whole demographic. That's going to be cool. Hopefully that's kind of funny. And hopefully they do it right, because Wreck-It Ralph was cool. So I am excited for this. Yeah, guys, just please comment below. I'd like to hear what you guys think of this movie and what you guys thought of the previous movie and what kind of things you would like to see them add in it, because that's kind of what I'm pouring out right now. I'm pouring out my heart and soul to all you guys about what I think is going to be in this movie. And it'd be interesting to see if they're going to up like the rating of it, because you know, the internet's only getting worse, and it really is. So we'll see. Maybe, I mean, maybe it's gonna be PG. Maybe it's gonna be PG-13. I don't know what the first one was. I think the first one was probably PG because there's some crude humor in it. But who knows? It could be PG-13. Studios do that. Studios go to these, you know, they appeal to a higher demographic because of the demographics that were based off the first one. The first one was a pretty even split, I think, before, like, because adults got to see all the old games, that it was nostalgic for them. Because I know my dad watched it, and he enjoyed it because it was very much nostalgic for him. And then you got kids who it's like, oh, wow, all these cool old games that I never played. And they get to experience it. And then it kind of brings, like, a revitalization of those old games. Because that kind of seemed like what was cool after that movie came out. Which was cool to see that kind of rebirth. But, guys, that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And I'll see you guys in the next one, all right? Bye.